My mom's obsessed with getting the picture-perfect family. I was 7, and my older brother Nathan was 9 when the incident happened. He'd poured rocks into a teacher's gas tank every day for a week straight, not knowing it was wrong. It wasn't until someone caught him doing it that my mom got the phone call from the principal. At that moment, she had two options. 1, to tell them it really was Nathan, or 2, tell them it was all me. We look extremely alike. She told them it was me, because to my mom, she needed at least one angel child to brag about. And because I was naturally more mischievous than Nathan, she picked him to fill the role. I ended up getting suspended, and every teacher in the school would pick on me. It was then that Nathan realized he could get away with literally anything, and acted like it too. When I was 11, Nathan stole $20 from my mom's wallet. My mom didn't even ask if it was me, just sold my gaming console as punishment. But Nathan's antics only got worse from there. I was 14 when I got my first girlfriend. Nathan was 16, and also had a girlfriend. So one day, when my girlfriend saw the back of Nathan's head kissing another girl, she recorded it, and sent it to almost every group chat in the school. His phone was flooded with hate texts, anonymous threats, but instead of owning up and taking a beating, he told everyone it was me. And because everyone in high school were drama fiends, everyone automatically believed him, including my mother. And since our family is very anti-cheating, practically all of my relatives stopped talking to me. I stopped trying to have a social life after that. I figured if I just kept my head down until I moved out for college, everything would be okay. But, as you can probably guess, my plan failed. Because when I was in 11th grade, a rumor about Nathan was going around the school. Apparently, he had R-worded a girl at some party, who woke up in bed beside him with no recollection of what had happened. I had no idea if it was true or not, but the more I listened to everyone's stories, the more things were adding up. I began to hatch a plan to make him confess, but my plans were interrupted, because a week after the rumors were born, people were threatening to beat me up after school. Eggs were thrown at me as I walked home. It wasn't until one guy threw a punch during lunchtime that I realized what was going on. Nathan had somehow convinced everyone it was me. I went home early that day, not knowing what the F to do. I remember living with so much fear, I didn't even want to leave the house. But when the weekend came, things took a dark turn. I got a notification that I was tagged in a post on Instagram, but when I clicked it, my heart dropped. The account was anonymous, but was followed by nearly everyone in school. The caption was my home address, phone number, email, all followed by an in-depth description of who I had violated, and just how I had done it. I almost threw up with stress. My hands and feet were ice cold. I tried to scroll through my WhatsApp to see if there was anyone I could reach out to, but there was only one. The only person who didn't blame me for Nathan cheating on his girlfriend, my dad. I hadn't spoken to him in almost 10 years, but when I called, the first thing he asked was if I wanted to come over, and he'd pay for the Uber. I breathed a sigh of relief, and left immediately. On the way there, I passed by 4 Toyota Corollas filled with angry 18-year-olds, all heading towards my house. Luckily, they didn't see me, and I knew I would be staying at my dad's for a while. When I got there, he didn't even ask why I had reached out. He just gave me a big hug, and played Polar Express on the TV, my favorite Christmas movie from when I was 5. But the second Tom Hanks started narrating, I burst into tears. Tears soon turned into hyperventilation, and within 2 minutes, I was having a full-blown anxiety attack. I couldn't even speak, and just showed him the Instagram post. Son, I know you wouldn't do that, he said. It was the first time someone had seen the good in me. I immediately calmed down, and he continued speaking. Apparently, my mom had always treated Nathan a lot better, and my dad always tried to stand up for me. But things quickly escalated, and whenever my dad would defend me, my mom would get violent, which was the reason for their divorce. I told him my mom said he used to hit her, which is why I never reached out. He just nodded, but the look in his eyes told me he understood and forgave me. It was the most love I had been shown in my life, so I started crying again. My dad assured me not to worry because he would handle everything, and I was in safe hands. I smiled, because back then, I didn't understand the weight of his words. I didn't know just how seriously he had meant them. He protected me so well that I didn't find out what he had done to Nathan and my mom until it was too late to be undone. I can't tell you what happened next in this video. The full story is on my channel.